A survey was sent out to community members regarding Brian Kohberger.
And information on tax deadlines coming up. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of University, this is Murrow News 8.
Hello, my name is Gunnar Scott Miller.
And I'm Madeline Mullins. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
Exciting news for the Cougs today. Cami Etheridge has signed a contract extension to keep her in Pullman through the 2029 and 2030 season. Since her arrival in 2018, Etheridge has taken the Cougs to 4 straight postseason tournaments, has led the program in wins in their Pac-12 title and their first Pac-12 title for the women's sports at WSU, and led the team to their second straight 20-win season. Etheridge says she is looking forward to elevate the standard of national success. We talked to Etheridge this morning about her decision to stay, and this is what she had to say.
Me, you know, this is a really great place for me right now, and I'm in a great place with the administration, and McCoy in particular, Kirk Schultz, and their belief in me and belief in our program and the commitment to our program. And I really feel like our job isn't done. I think we still can be better.
Cami Etheridge said that the team needs Coug Nation and the fans to continue to shock people and show who the Cougs are.
After Wednesday's hearing, Latah County Judge John Judge has deferred a decision on whether or not Brian Kohberger's defense team violated the case's gag order in a phone survey as to why Kohberger cannot get a fair trial in Latah County. The phone survey was given to 400 Latah County residents and asked how much they had heard about the case. The prosecution argued loaded questions with the specific details about the case were unnecessary.
Your Honor, I would disagree with counsel that the court made a determination that we violated the non-dissemination order. In my mind, that issue is very right for the court today, as is where do we go from here?
Dr. Brian Edelman is a trial consultant who conducted the telephonic survey for the defense in March. Edelman says he focused on whether the media coverage is prejudicial and if it's impacted the jury pool. Sample questions asked include open-ended questions about what people in Latah County understand about the case. Edelman says that about 3 to 4% of survey takers did not know about the case. The prosecution was particularly upset about one question about Kohberger stalking a victim being false. Edelman agreed that it was false, but it was used to show media attention in the case. The defense wants the survey to continue, and Taylor stated she firmly believes in Kohberger's innocence and continues to advocate for a change in venue.
Juan Trejo Perez was found guilty of molesting a Pullman teenage boy. The jury of 12 Whitman County residents unanimously chose to convict Trejo Perez. The trial included testimony from several of the victims' family members, as well as a lengthy statement from Trejo Perez, which began Tuesday afternoon and continued Wednesday morning. Trejo Perez will appear in Whitman County Superior Court to be sentenced May 31st.
A WSU graduate student is on Pullman City Council. Carla DeLira is one of 2 Pullman City Council members representing Ward 2 of the city, which covers apartment land, Greek Row, and other student housing. The causes she is advocating since her election in January are sustainable funded public transportation, affordable housing, and food insecurity.
WSU students are calling for ASWSU and WSU to divest and disassociate with corporations that claim to support the conflict in Gaza. WSU students Bobby Selden and Connor Luke brought this issue to ASWSU with a petition signed by over 600 WSU students. Seldo and Luke say that some of the companies that the WSU Foundation invests in are Boeing, Intel, Volvo, and Hyundai. Selden says that WSU should be a part of the national push to bring change and be leaders in the state.
An Idaho teenager was arrested last Saturday and accused of planning to kill churchgoers during services across his hometown in the name of Islamic State Group. 18-year-old Alexander Stott Mercurio from Coeur d'Alene was arrested as a part of the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force investigation a day before prosecutors say he planned to carry out his attack. The FBI said that he was planning to attack churches in Coeur d'Alene using weapons including knives, firearms, and fire.
April 15th is the last day to file tax returns. However, the IRS says that if you don't expect to meet the deadline, a 6-month extension can be requested before April 15th to avoid any penalties. The IRS also says that some taxpayers may automatically qualify for an extension if they live in any disaster zones.
And one of those disaster zones is in the Spokane area. The IRS has extended the federal tax filing and payment deadline for Spokane and Whitman County residents due to the Gray and Oregon road fires last August and President Biden's major disaster declaration in late February. Even though taxpayers have a couple extra months to file their 2023 federal returns, if they need to, it is recommended that they should still probably do it sooner rather than later. For more information on the federal tax deadline extension, visit the IRS official website. The Biden administration announced earlier this week a proposed plan to cancel student loans for the 206,000 borrowers. After this news was announced, a new scam of targeting college students, emails claiming to be student loan debt department are being sent out and announcing that the recipient of the email qualifies for loan forgiveness. So, of the things to look for to tell if an email is a scam is typos, whether the email comes from a government email address, and giving a short deadline to claim the loan forgiveness.
In other scamming news, WSU's Information Security Services team recently identified a phishing campaign that is targeting WSU students. A cyber attacker is posing as a real WSU professor and falsely recruiting for a part-time remote assistant. The attacker is contacting WSU users via compromised WSU accounts. The email includes a Google form link for a false job application that requests personal information that includes student's name, phone number, address, and more.
It's Student Employee Week, and on Wednesday, the Student Employee of the Year awards were presented to Lily Thompson, and Zach Severs. Thompson was recognized for community service and Severs and leadership. Student employment is nationally recognized from April 8th to April 12th. WSU celebrates their students' employees during this time. There is an event to honor students on Trail Mall from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our reporter Morgan White has more.
Today is the last day of Student Employment Week. Right now, the Academic Success and Career Center is handing out Ferdinands to employed students of Washington State University. All you have to do is put down your email and you can get a bite.
If you want to be a part of the fund for next year, you can email studentjobs@wsu.edu for personalized help with your job search.
Coming up, we will find out what business is feeling the effects of the downtown Pullman reconstruction.
And what popular fast food chain is coming to Washington after the break. Okay.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
WSU has announced the new Vice Chancellor, Romando Anash, has served in multiple student committees, but will be replacing Ellen Taylor, who is retiring. Nash has his Juris Doctor in counseling while also having a Bachelor's of Art in Political Science and History. Yesterday was the mental health fair. We wanted to talk to students about how they're handling finals and their mental health.
I've only had one finals week so far.
Finals are a little stressful, but they're going good, making time to study.
They're pretty good. I have to do like a few podcasts.
They've been good. It's a lot of pressure just trying to stay up on my studying and everything.
They're all right. I don't actually have a lot of finals, and the ones I do have aren't that bad, so.
Yeah, all my engineering friends, they're kind of in the gutter right now.
I feel like the study groups help because we can all lean on each other to, I don't know, like keep the time limit within what we should be and not study for hours at a time, and we can kind of hold each other accountable.
We've been having a lot of group dinners. That's been nice. I make a lot of fried rice and noodles.
Making sure to spend time with friends and managing my time well and planning my time so I can spend time studying but also spend time doing things that I enjoy.
I've been going on a lot of walks. I'm probably going to go hiking this weekend at Kamiak Butte or St. Joe's National Forest. It's just up north in Idaho.
Going to bed early.
Best thing is the school's doing now is like keeping the library open for like a really long time, keeping like the Cub open for a long time.
The school should have resources to help people learn how to study and also just promote healthy time management.
The Giza Credit Union is teaming up with Pullman Hospital to raise money for Pullman High School and other schools around Whitman County. Over the last 3 years, the Giza Credit Union has helped raise over $150,000 locally. This program should help around 750 student athletes in high school. Downtown reconstruction started just over a week ago. Our reporter Lena Fielding spoke to a business about how this first week went.
We'll figure it out, we're resilient, but it's like not a position anyone wants to be in.
Project Pullman just started over a week ago. Downtown businesses such as Sugar Babe Bakery are already seeing the effects on their businesses.
It's definitely slowed down. We've felt the impact of that substantially. Parents' Weekend was like our slowest Parents' Weekend ever.
Already having passed one of the busiest weekends of the year and noticing the lack of business, it leads Melanie Voorhees to wonder about other busy weekends in the future.
Graduation's coming up, which is like one of our biggest weeks. And just with like how Parents' Week went last weekend, I'm really nervous about it.
They have blocked off the main roadway downtown, but people can still access the sidewalks. However, when you come down, you will have to deal with the traffic on Paradise Street, finding parking, the smell of construction, and some people have even reported getting debris in their eyes.
It is better than I envisioned. Like there is more room, at least for now, but it's like still construction noise. It's like smells really bad out there. Someone said that they were like trying to support all the businesses downtown. They were getting like wood chips in their eyes the other day. So I'm like, yeah, it's not ideal.
While construction has led to many concerns and worries, Melanie has stayed very hopeful and very...
Today, Seb is hosting the Re-Kugasans Fair. Activities will include a petting zoo, beer garden, and fencing. There will also be a costume contest, so attendees are encouraged to wear their best medieval clothes. The event is being held tonight from 4 to 9 at the Cub.
Nonstop Local KHQ's program is offering one student the chance to travel to Houston, Texas for 3 days and go on a tour of NASA's Johnson Space Center and conduct high-profile interviews. The student will then get a chance to work with KHQ to produce the final product and put it on TV. To apply, go to nonstoplocal.com/STEM.
In-N-Out Burger has announced plans to build its first restaurant in Washington. The restaurant plans to be open by 2025 in the city of Ridgefield. In-N-Out posted on their Instagram making the announcement and adding that they are excited to serve quality burgers, fries, and shakes in Southern Washington. After the break, we will look at some of the events coming up this weekend.
And what you can expect for the weather next on Murrow News 8.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe.
She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Palouse Habitat for Humanity's Beans and Jeans online auction fundraiser starts on Saturday. If you do not want to bid on items, there will also be a donation bucket, and 100% of the profits will go to Habitat's new home build bidding. Bidding will begin at Saturday at noon, and it will end at 5 p.m. on April 20th.
WSU's Student Entertainment Board is showing Wonka this weekend in the Cub. The first showing will be tonight at 6 p.m. The movie is free and also comes with free popcorn and sodas. Next weekend, they will be showing The Iron Claw, and the weekend after that, they will be playing Talk to Me.
The 27th annual Moscow Hemp Fest is this Saturday in East City Park from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The festival will have live music, food from local vendors, speakers, arts and crafts vendors, and hemp advocacy and information.
With the different events coming up this weekend, I'm hoping the weather will be nice. Sadie, can you tell us what to expect for the next couple of days?
Yeah, so it's actually going to be a high of 63 today and a low of 44. It's actually like 10 degrees warmer than normal, which is super weird. Even though it is cloudy, the UV is supposed to be a 4 today, so some of you guys might get a little of color, but if we look at tomorrow's forecast, it's going to be 69 with a low of 44, same temperature, of course. Once again, partly cloudy, but if we look throughout the state right now, we could see over here, it's 60-ish in Olympia. It's mostly cloudy throughout the state. But there's actually a storm coming, so we can say, what's up, brother, to it, while it goes across the nation. The west side's gonna be mostly snow, but on the east side over here near the Palouse, we're actually gonna get thunderstorms starting at 6. We are in an isolated area, so we have to be really careful. It's gonna be a short amount of time, but there will be hail with it, so just prepare for that. Spokane's gonna be 64. They should not be seeing any of the storm. But throughout the rest of the week, we can see that it's mostly the same. Saturday, I might be going to the dunes with it, going to be almost 70 degrees, but yeah, literally partly cloudy throughout the whole week, nothing expecting to change. But I'm super excited for the warm weather to come, obviously dress weather, short weather. Hopefully this weather stays the same or it gets a little warmer, but we'll have to see. Anyways, that's all what I have today. We'll talk about weather maybe a little later, and I'll toss it back to you guys at the desk.
Well, what's up, brother, is right to that, Sadie. One of our reporters talked to Ann McCoy about Cammie's extended contract.
And find out what Coug sports are happening this weekend after the break.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
Ann McCoy, the new interim director of athletics, was excited about the extended contract for women's basketball coach Cammie Etheridge, and this is what she said.
With just, world-class education, world-class competition, just being the best you can be. And to be honest, being a great member of the community, both our department, the Pullman community, et cetera. There's just everything about her that's such a perfect fit. So there's no way we would not want to keep her as long as we can at Washington State.
The Cougs will host Cal this weekend. Today's game is scheduled for 6 p.m., Saturday's game is at 2 p.m., and Sunday's game is set for 2 p.m. All three games will be televised on Pac-12 Network. WSU enters the weekend with a 17-4 overall record and a 7-8 mark in Pac-12 play after dropping 2 of 3 at Stanford last weekend, closing out the series with a 9-7 win in 11 innings Sunday. Third baseman Cole Kramer is 5th in the league in hitting. Leadoff hitter Max Hartman is tied for 4th in stolen bases with 9. And Kaysen Taggart is tied for 10th in the Pac-12 with 32 RBI. WSU Tennis returns home for the first of three matches to end the regular season schedule when it hosts the Bay Area schools for a pair of Pac-12 matches. The Cougs open the weekend versus number 3 Stanford. Those matches just started at noon. Tomorrow, WSU hosts number 9 California at 11 a.m. Last time out, the Cougs dropped a 5-2 decision at Arizona. Stanford enters Friday's match with a 16-2 overall record and 5-1 in Pac-12 play. This past Wednesday, Washington State University had 6 student athletes named to the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame 2024 NFF Hampshire Honor Society. The 6 student athletes are Joshua Erling, Maake Fifita, Brandon Jackson, Dean Janikowski, and Simon Semerzik. To be nominated for the society, these players must have an undergrad cumulative GPA of 3.2 or higher and also have been a starter or a significant contributor to the team throughout the 2022 season. Men's golf is back this weekend to play in the Thunderbird, hosted by Arizona State in Phoenix today and tomorrow. Teams will play 36 holes on Friday and 18 on Saturday, with tee times beginning at 6:45 a.m. Last time out, WSU placed 21st at the Goodwin on March 30th at the TPC Harding Park. In track news, WSU men's and women's teams combined for 5 event wins back at the Whitworth Twilight. Kelvin Limo clocked a season best time in the 3,000-meter steeplechase time of 8 minutes 49 seconds. The top time in the Pac-12, Caroline Jerotich finished Thursday's women's steeplechase with a time of 10 minutes and 8 seconds, the third best time in the conference to kick off the 3-day Brian Clay Invitational. Madison Negro picked up her first career win after clearing 3.53 meters in the women's pole vault, while Braden Freytag led 4 Cougars at the top of the leaderboard with a 4.93 meter vault to win men's competition.
Well, I know I'm really excited about the sporting events happening. I know I'm going to the baseball game tonight, which is the first time I'll go to one for the season, so I'm really excited.
Same.
Yeah, I'm going to the Cougar baseball game as well. I really hope their last showing was something, so I hope this would be a lot better as well. So.
Yeah, and it sounds like we'll have some nice weather for it. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
When a Coug family went to a Warriors game to meet their favorite player, the unexpected happened.
Find out more after the break.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
There. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Can I tell you another one? So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. What is a boxer's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
A Coug father and his 2 sons skips 2 days of school, spend a couple $1,000s and hours in the car to see Klay Thompson play in Portland the other night, just to find out Thompson was sitting out. After Twitter posts circulated during the game, Thompson and other Warriors players met with the family and got pictures and autographs for the night the boys would never forget. What a story, guys. That's really like a good feel story, just something really to lighten the soul.
Definitely. It's fun to see other Cougs interacting with each other and rooting each other on, so that was great.
That's super cute. I don't know what celebrity I would want to see if that ended up happening to me. What about you guys?
Honestly, seeing Klay Thompson I think would be really cool.
Yeah.
So.
I think Klay Thompson would be really cool.
Yeah, but how's the baseball game going to be this weekend? I heard you guys are going.
I think it'll be pretty good. I'm excited for it, so yeah. Well, thank you for watching our show tonight. If you missed any of the other episodes, you can check them out on our YouTube channel. We hope you guys have a good night.